Sometimes it's hard to be a woman. Giving all your love to just one man. You'll have bad times, and he'll have good times, doing things that you don't understand. But if you love him, you'll forgive him, even though he's hard to understand. And if you love him, oh, be proud of him, because after all, he's just a man. Stand by your man! Give him 2 arms to cling to, and something warm to come to, when nights are cold and lonely. Stand by your man and show the world you love him. Keep giving all the love you can. Stand by your man. Hello again. As you have seen, I am a successful impersonator. And Volker here is impaired. Nevertheless, this is a competition, and also it is just a tragedy, but in the main, it is a competition to be number 1 of 2. Of course, it would be really bad if it weren't up to you how you respond. But I will say this. Love is not, as people often think, only for girls. For example, I met Volker here and fell so hard in love with Volker, with all that Volker offered, that I was saved, you know? Because although I am a successful person, like I am close to the top tier of impersonators, like I am all but the real thing, I have come to know that that top tier is a sorrowful place to be. A sorrowful place for me. Almost more to be so, I felt. And I was nearly there, nearly at peak lonesomeness, nearly dead from the rarity of my achievement as an impersonator. And in the last moment before, well, there was suddenly this fine beast just waiting for me. And I guess it could have been any old beast, any old Volker, but still, it was real, so real, and not exactly symbiotic, but certainly love. So we both gasped before the end point and we both said together, whoa. In these service times, someone else made of flesh. I'm like you, kind of. I want to touch you with my song, so all the lonesome nights recovering, they will be history, and you and I can fly. Anyway, the point is, now I'm fine. So, I hope you liked my song. Now it is for Volker to get this competition moving. Go on, Volker, sing for the people. Do your love song. Go.
Out into this world, tiny little thing, for its time, and I got the, what? Girl? No, more of a, what? Horse, big-lipped cunt folded outwards. Name? Volker, ja, Volker. Hair hanging, arms hanging, legs, yes, breasts, tiny little breasts, not exactly balls, just ping-pong balls. Hands hurting, voice continuous, hate the quiet, mouth whole, just another woman, human being, then cock-chewing dental hole. Pastimes? Wandering in a street, looking aimlessly for Cameron to make a ball. A few steps, then stop. Stare into space. Then on. Stop and stare again. So on. When suddenly, gradually, all went out, all that early morning light in May, and she found herself in the darkness, May's darkness, the darkness made by May, the darkness made by May. May made darkness, right poppies as far as the eye can see, appeal. What? Need to laugh. Ha! Never enough. Laugh again. Insufficient. Funds. Hands hurt. More like hooves. Yes, bright green hooves. She's not got better hooves than most of them, and a bargain bought them in the shop. Out shopping, busy shopping centre, supermarket. There's an occasion where others served her. 8 hours a day she serves them, 8 hours a day they serve her. What harmony? Man must find the middle, the centre. Shopping, down below, she buys these fucking super cool ace glamorous shoes. Cute, no? And suddenly gradually realized she was not suffering. Imagine, not suffering, indeed could not remember offhand when she had suffered less. The bleeding, bleed, stuck to the floor with the concrete law. Her hands hurt, aches everywhere like numbed. Speech, a foreign infection, that time in court. What had she to say for herself, guilty or not guilty? Stand up, woman, speak up, woman. Stood there staring into space, mouth half open as usual, dreaming of licking mini-boss Theresa May, then her boss, the whole family, all of whom she loves, waiting to be led away, cannot get enough of loving and of being loved. Her beating heart, a huge and tender muscle. Listen. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Again. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Yes, beating, must be alive, more than alive, very, 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 very alive. Just waiting for a natural end. What? Natural? Just life. Ha! Life, death, life, death, 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 life, death, life. Same, but different. Ha! English. She has so much to give. Look at her. So much to give. An enlarged heart. Love. Horse that loves. That's what, yes, that horse loves deep. Hands like claws. No, hooves. That time in court. What had she to say for herself? Guilty or not guilty? Stand up, old cunt. But she can't. Speak up, wretch. Nay! Speak. Nay! You want what? What do you want? Speak again. Nay! The faggot cunt's retarded. Judge her gentle. Job? Job. She waits. You wait? Yes, she waits. She waits. Wait, then wait. She walks, she waits. Paid detainment. Ever since a babe had dreams of employment. What dreams came true when she met Ute, who hired her? Imagine, hired Volker. Employment, oh brutal employment. Gave her a contract, put her in her. Hot heart Ute, semi-burning star, Volker's destiny. So unreachable and yet so close. Ute, I love you, face burning. Work for you, breathless in love. You are my life. It's speedy passing, I guess. I work for you, love you. So in love I'm out of breath. Ute. So in love I'm out of breath. Love you. Love to work for you. Oh, my hands hurt. This is not for you. This is not for you. This is not for you. This is for children, dead ones.
concerned your understanding of the task at hand is partial. Like, no one expected that as a submission to the competition. Give me a moment to think. You have upset my expectations and I must reevaluate your status. Perhaps this won't work out after all. Give me a minute to think.
Ute, I love you so softly.
Volker. Give me a minute.
I'm sorry if I...
Oh, Volker. It's more powerful if you don't interrupt. You're much too much, and you shouldn't be too much or too little. It's like stealing the show. Just give me one limb at a time, not all in one. You have to wait. I'm going as fast as I want to. Give me your time.
It hurts.
The conditions under which you wait are your own doing. You must not require that which you cannot wait for. You might have to wait forever. Why did you not ask yourself, prior to desire, whether you were strong enough to never receive, to wait in self-assigned squalor, in a pit of breaking brains and flesh that cannot even mourn yet? Can you wait there? Can you wait there indefinitely? And if you are not able to wait there, in that room with those half people who also gave themselves to waiting like traitors, then do not desire, do not need, for you, not me. I'm neither here nor there. Although, as I'm here, I will say this. When you choose this state to wait, you betray your own time, you betray my own time, you are a traitor to my moment. Be where you should be on time, and require nothing beyond that, Volker. Require no change. Everything is as it should be. I am Theresa May, and I have a good job. Don't wish for a different time. That's rude to me and other high-rank achievers. But if you must wait, if you must require of me, if you must eat into my home, my family life, if you must increase my workload like this, elected to an early grave, as if I have not already served enough, as if it was not you who chose for me this service, then do not expect from me and my digital extensions anything but more and more heavy and heavier reasons why you should never have begun wanting. Don't wait for some old love to come home. They are probably dead. They are dead because they are not here now, and it is the seditious desire, want for the dead. You should desire only that which you already have. Be like me. I love you.
Yes!
Okay. Good. But you have ruined your love song. You have ruined the format. You should know that I require loving on through feelings because my love is delicate and depends on continued competition, or how else could it be true now? So, Volker, let's get this competition moving again for now. If you haven't got a song in you, do me a play.
Do you a what?
Do me a play of how you love me so much and nothing else is matter, just that love which we own of one another, especially me. I want to receive testimony of that love of yours I have so bad.
You want to play so bad?
Yeah, do me a love play that I want so bad. While you're waiting, I want to see me in art, like handsome. It must be accurate, but also I should be extra admirable and pretty.
Give me a minute to get my story straight.
No.
Okay, I'm going to do it now. This is a European theatre work called Why, Oh Why Must My Mom Love a Foreign Guy? I'll do the body of the work, but you have to act the epilogue. You have to be the star of the end, okay?
Okay.
Oh, hi, Mum. How are you? I'm fine. Just here at home with Eugen, my man who's pretending to have cancer to get off work. Say hi, Eugen. Eugen is so lazy and rude. Oh, Mum, don't ask that. He'll see red. Answer her, Eugen. Tell her if you have guest workers as co-workers. They have a lot. Eugen's foreman is Turkish. Eugen thinks they're all swine. Oink, oink! But Mama, why are you here? You've fallen in love with a Moroccan man half your age, and you want me and the law to know? Stupid Mama, what a bad joke. Are you trying to upset Eugen? Boo! The end! Except the epilogue, entitled The History of Theatre. The script on the back of your face.
Okay, it says, I think a real actress will not make crude use of her hands and limbs and face to purge an audience of its energies. Rather, she might put her trunk to work, turn her core toward that aim. The principle in play is criminal and good. Show them what they want, the boys, our grinding middle parts, and in their distraction, where they quiver their relief, rob them. So even though we ended up paying through the face for man-made weaponry, that purchase still cuts up those same men pretty good if you use it right. Volker, what are you making me say? But then again, it's all too quiet and contained, and those audience boys are just part us, and maybe there are higher sorts, like world beaters, to bear our stripes. Our old blue moves are rubbing up the wrong boys too soft, and we have been not nearly crude enough stuck inside where the police needn't look. Real relief is no dead-faced post-coital hate man shuffling back to work. It's counter that like boom! I can't imagine by myself, but roll on. The point now is the theatre walls itself in for invitation-only prison role play, and it is with an affection, a rage, not the kind of love that holds you back, that the walls have to get bust up and their insides spilled, revealing those actresses from the start as sound to their armed core, only not sufficiently amplified. So all the disagreement needs is fat allowed a horse to sabotage the ramparts, aka get your better selected bullet in the right body. So, in culminate for now, catharsis is a dick worth fiddling with. That is to say that I do not understand where shouting at people ends and kicking them in the face begins. And neither does Theresa, because if she can bring a nation and all its desperate satellites to full-body tears through so many acts of outstanding impersonal rage, then the National's a decoy and she's a grim theatre genius.
The end again!
Terrible horseplay. I didn't love it at all. Where's the symmetry? Where's the payoff? Volker, you owe me way better contributions. Also, why did you tell Wojciech how much I pay you?
He asked.
You have made things difficult for me. Wojciech gets less. Now he knows he is angry.
I get the lowest allowed. I didn't know anyone got less than the lowest. I could not foresee his rage, which I love.
He is a very bad worker, late and slow.
But it is the minimum.
Where am I supposed to get the resources to pay that fool enough? I'm not made of money. He is. I need him not to shout at me, because it is not for me his gaping rage. Rather, it is theft. So, Volker, you have made an error which has caused me thought. And I think I have to let you go. It is not justifiable to keep you on under current conditions. I will not take you as a prisoner. You're fired. Let this competition disintegrate. It's not personal, but my hands are tied.
No, 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 no. I want it to be personal. Our love was personal to me. I thought there was something between us. Us, you, and me, specifically. But now... Sacking is murder with a time delay. You have premeditated my murder. You are domestically deporting me by firing me. I'm burning, I'm drowning, I'm hungry. I am a woman and I need to eat. You are my murderer. You will pretend my death, no inevitable, was natural. No death is natural, all death is man-made. You are an executor of this England, which will have killed me in a minute. You are a cheap imitation of Theresa May. For what? 10p more each hour and a little more power?
Oh, Volker, this has all gone so wrong. I did not want to be your manager. I wanted to be the police, but my dad said no.
Nay! 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 Mini-boss, sad middle management, mini-boss all cross. You're a little centaur with a policeman on top. Sad eyes, clip, clop, floppy cock. It's just not just, but it's not just you, but it is you a bit, so we might just kill you. Who is the boy that is beating us through you? Beating you through you? Rent-a-mouth, open up. He's screaming right through you, at you, this. Oh, keep in organy remembrance that yours is really a low species of labor. And there's none more easily acquired. Replaceable, cunt. Nay. Mini-boss, centaur, mini-boss. 10p more to be ripped in two. Here are the things that you do. Here are the things that you do to you. For 10p more and a rip in two. 1, you take on culpability for the errors of all others, man or beast. 2, you stay behind late to work extra minutes and extra hours, no pay of any kind. 3, also, you are obliged to remain permanently 24-hour reachable by mobile phone in case of staffing problems occurring in your absence, which it is then your economortal requirement to solve instantaneously wherever you are without resources, while you were just out in the park, having free time, which retrospectively makes even the memory of the 20th century park, or of 20th century Freizeit, appear like the realization of actually lived mini bliss. 4, also, you are the one obliged to show your cheek to be hit in the arse face left and right by customer complaints articulated by customers in the mistaken customer belief that the act of consumption is the sole human right and the site of all agency, paired with the customer's belief that all employees working for a company are that company except its profit. 5, plus also there are many other things that you have to do for a mini extra 10p. Many! Mini-boss, centaur, miniature boss. I do not know why you do all that. For 10p more and a slap on your back. 10p more and a knife up your crack. Slice. Why have you got to be so nice to the boy, but actually super cruel to us like the whole time? I just feel pity, even thinking when you act so shitty. But no, pity is your whip, crack, crack. We work hard, fast, bring down our mini ass. So you, this is what we think of you. Strict-lipped, well-used sycophant, upward smiling grimace face, aspirant, jumped-up teen little sucked-up mini-police, semi-flaccid shard, servant, ruler, servant. You, I half hope you do die, you fucking mini-dick flesh itch.
You're trying to act like you suffer way more than me. But it's fully partial and unfair to act like that, because in the end, we'll both die. And who knows yet who will endure the most pain and embarrassment and lonesomeness. It could even be me who gets death worse. And it is with cruel one-sidedness that you reckon that's not just the worst idea, that I could get death worse than you. And you think, just because your hands hurt sometimes and my hands are fine, you think you endure so much more suffering than me. But in the end, we all have to anticipate colon cancer, Theresa May or otherwise. We are the same, which is my tragedy. But you refuse to give my objection its dues. Anyone with any impartiality would care way more about me than you do. You are a one-sided horse, an office fuck of little ultimate consequence to my next promotion. Besides which, who made you the law? Because I know how it works. Because in my youth I stood before the law, waiting like I had no one else to do. And so I was like, nah, this is a bad way to be. This is a bad way for me. I will not wait. So I said, excuse me, can you get out of my way? I've got to go in there and get my stuff. And if they don't move, make them. And then bada bing, bada boom, I'm Theresa May and I have a good job!
Turn around. Stand up like a man and look me in the eye. Turn around. Take one final look at what you've left behind. Then roll away from the greatest lover you have ever known. Yes, roll away. You're telling me that you can make it on your own, by yourself, all alone, without my help. Mister, you just made a big mistake. You think you're a man, but you're only a boy. You think you're a man, you're only a toy. You think you're a man, but you just couldn't see. You weren't man enough to satisfy me. Shut the door, take a look around and tell me what you find. Shut the door, take a giant step for you and all mankind. Then don't come back. I always gave you so much more than you deserve. No, don't come back. Cause no one makes a fool of me. You've got enough to walk away. Mark the words I'm gonna say. Mister, you just made a big mistake. You think you're a man, but you're only a boy. You think you're a man, but you're only a toy. You think you're a man, but you just couldn't see. You weren't man enough to satisfy me. Okay. You're too easily stated. You were never going to die of someone else. You were always going to die of you, just like the rest of us. We all die of you. Get down. Die, bitch. It is for you to die now. These are your terms. Now, be small and bent and dead. Am I dead now? You killed yourself. Okay. I've killed my slightly rich and tired sister. In a moment of uncontrolled rage, I've killed the person I love. The person who was kind to me, employing me. she no longer hear me? Can you no longer hear me? Please, Ute, Ute. I've killed you, but only because I loved you. Even when you fired me, I still loved you. I will love you forever, infinitely. I just wanted to be with you more. I can still smell you. Now, your soul extinguished, and that sparkle in your eye, unsparkly. I'm short on pounds. No more pounds. Who will employ me now? You've killed me with a time delay, deported me from your life. I just can't live without you. I can't live without you. I am dying. Every day you've given me has been a little death. Now out of your grave, your skeletal fingers are grasping me. You could not have hated me more in your loving. I'm all used up loving you. It was worth it. But I'm tired now. So tired. I want to lie next to you. Arms in arms. Hands in hand. Us together, lovers. We still love each other, right? Will you love me in the grave? I am dying. My death is your murdering, May's murdering of me. Thank you.
My life has been an imitation of a lady better than myself. I have aspired. I have endeavored to be a portraitist of note. Oh, I have imitated my way to the grave. I should never have played her. I should never have played May. I tried to make her the greatest that there ever was, but it wasn't enough. It was never enough. And she's got me for it.